Hello Collective, thanks for joining me. I'm just preparing some cards for today's little reading. I thought we could just ask to get an idea of the energy that we're all currently moving forward into right now. So it feels like a spiritual guidance message. So that's good. It's something that all of the collective can take and place what resonates within their own journey. So, as always, just remember these are general readings. Okay, so we have 9 of air at the bottom of the deck. Normally the 9 of air suggests like worry or can't sleep or things like that. Maybe that is the case of what you're experiencing right now, collective, but what it made me feel was almost like a King of Swords, Queen of Swords type energy, just maybe you're just laying there in bed and you're visualizing or you're seeing or analyzing, but not from a stress place. Yeah, maybe it's a combination of not being able to sleep. I wasn't getting that at first, but it's coming through now, just purely with the laying on the bed and just kind of staring into space, so to say. Let's see what we've got. You could be worrying about something, you could be stressing about something, but if that is the case, where this reading is looking at what we're kind of moving forward into, my feel is that it's unnecessary worry. Yes, obviously worrying doesn't solve anything, but if you are analysing something, you generally will come forward with an answer, but there's feels something more meditative about this energy. It feels like it's coming from just that space in between, like just before you will wake up or awaken. It's as soon as you open your eyes, there is no worry, there is no happy, there is no sad. It's just that in-between space is what I was getting from there. Hopefully that makes sense. We've got here the 6 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the 2 of Swords. And then we had the 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so my feel is time's up and you're now moving forward into a new cycle. We've been seeing that push through quite a lot recently, but it feels that there's an element of disappointment with a certain situation, could be person, place or thing, whatever it means for you, but it just feels that you're at the point where you're not able to draw anything new, or it's something about inspiration, so that could be it. And especially if it's the 9 of Swords, looking for inspiration to get an answer or see something differently, or to analyze something so that you can manifest or get an answer. It feels like not exhausted all avenues, because creative thinking and inspiration and just in general moving forward, you never run out of avenues, or there is never an end. But the six of Wands, which was originally just in the upright, I've turned it around the right way, but it feels like being in a small pot maybe, or a small area, and you've looked all around and there's nothing new else that you can get for it. So like outgrown something maybe, something's come to its end, or you're moving like a small a big fish in a small pond, and now you're changing to a small fish, a big pond, that kind of thing. It's not that something's dead, stopped, or at an end. It's just you've learned all you can from wherever you're at, and now you're transitioning on to something completely different for some of you, or it is an add-on or an expansion of whatever you're already doing. Yeah, definitely something about inspiration that may be needed. We've got here the Four of Earth, so wherever you are or whatever it is that you're doing or whoever you're with, there's a sense of comfort and familiarity about that person, place or thing, and there's an element of holding on, but also, yeah, just seeing with the Four of Pentacles, if it's showing here that the Four is equaling stability, and that you've searched all around, or there's nothing, you're not being inspired, or you're just being led and drawn to move on or keep moving forward, and maybe come out of the comfort zone, as we've been hearing in a lot of messages as well. It would say reducing that Four of Pentacles that's being held tight to into a Two, which then makes it more manageable to carry moving forward. So it's not that you're leaving everything behind, you're just picking up and transporting elsewhere, or easy maneuverability. so and also as well, the Two of Pentacles, I'm seeing here the exchange, and again that would represent the Nine of Swords with the mind back and forward. It's bouncing over something. This feels more spontaneous, so you may have been in a period of thinking, looking, analysing and acknowledging that you've outgrown something, or a particular stage of life that you're at possibly. It feels that now with this, you're just going to get up and go, or get up and do, or close something down, or yeah. So even when I'm saying walk away or end something, it's not feeling like an ending. So it's not a cycle's closed out. It just feels like you've outgrown whatever it is that this may mean for you. So with the Four of Pentacles, reducing it down to a Two, it could feel like a reduction in some way, or a downsizing, or a loss of some kind, but actually you're the one that is manifesting whatever's coming forward, because this is your journey. So the Two just makes things makes life easier, makes things more manageable. We've got here the Queen of Wands, so that could be yourself or somebody that you're dealing with. It feels that you're ready for whatever this shift, change, or swapping, or ending. I'm saying ending, it doesn't feel like ending, but we can say that just the wrapping up something and bringing it to a close would maybe be a better description. Whatever it is you're feeling confident with whatever's coming forward, you're acknowledging the past, and you're ready to move into the future, whatever that may be. There's definitely something about communication, so that could be communicating what's going on for you, or the closing of something down, or the arrangements of something new. With the Two of Swords, there will be one last decision that you're going to make. You're being called to make that decision with the to make that decision with the heart and not with the, if you can even see that properly, yeah, the light that's there. Make the decision with the heart and not with the mind. The Nine of Swords was showing that everything was going on in the head and a lot of thinking and analysing. The Two of Swords is suggesting an indecision, and especially where we've reduced that down to the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Swords is a stop point, an indecision, a waiting or knowing. This feels like you're just waiting for the swords to open, which then becomes an Ace of Swords, which is a clarity of knowing and a taking action. So that's a truth within, and also a new beginning, a new perspective. So it is a new way of seeing something. The reason that you're being told to manage that from the heart is you've done a lot of the thinking, planning, analysing and the decision making. It's just this bit, there may be two choices of left, right, up or down, or here or here, yes, no, whatever it may be, but it's not something that's going to you're going to be able to decide logically. You're being called to use the heart as the decider. Okay, so let's see what else we can get. Hope that's making sense for you, collective. Please put a like or subscribe if you're resonating with this. If the Queen of Wands isn't yourself, if you're masculine, then this will be somebody that you're dealing with, or somebody that you're going to either cross paths with, or will be an aspect of that decision making. Yeah, the Queen of Wands will represent something that is in alignment with a choice. So forgetting it as a person as such, it is elements that come with that. So this could be a work placement for some of you, but generally it is a person. It doesn't feel like it's the King of Wands in this case. So we've got the waiting game at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, time's up is how it feels. You're feeling constricted. It feels that there's an element of impatience would come next, which would interfere with decision making. It feels that wherever you're at the moment, if you are resonating with this, that you are coming to that pressure point, maybe like restlessness or just trying to gain an answer. It feels that this is either what you're moving into, or you're at the stage where you're just about to come to this part, the making the final choice. The decision's been made, it's just the final choice, or tying up the loose end, or bringing something to a close, like closing a door and then moving wherever, or putting a phone down, or picking up your last paycheck, something along those lines. It's the finishing up. So we've got here awareness with this Six of Wands. The awareness is that whether it's within work, that you're not getting the recognition for the work that you put into what you do, or if you're not feeling satisfied with what you do, it could be a complete change, or feeling unappreciated. And that's not a poor me, it's knowing your worth. So it would make sense as well with not feeling appreciated, or a recognition of some kind, in the sense of you outgrowing wherever person, place or thing it may be. that would make sense. There's an awareness that there's more to yourself, of who you are, what you've got to offer, or what you want to do, or the skills, abilities that you want to expand and push or be challenged to be able to push to that next heights, that kind of thing. It feels like you're not being if you're challenged, then you draw on new skills, new abilities, you push yourself to the next level, or a standard, or your capabilities become better, sharper. It's that type of thing. It's you've got everything you can from whatever this situation represents, and now you're ready to move out of the comfort zone, like the readings were saying to us for a while now. You're moving out of the comfort zone into the unknown. So also the readings before were saying it doesn't matter if you don't know what you're moving into. What you do know is that you are moving forward, and you're ready to take that leap, or you're putting the wheels in motion for change to come in, which is why at the beginning also it was saying that you are manifesting whatever this is that's coming forward. The reduction of either, whether it's a reduction in finances, items, whatever it may be, change of home, going smaller, or change of car, something like that may look or appear like a loss, because it's going from a 4 to a 2, but actually you have created that, because the higher self knows that the 2 becomes more manageable, and it's easier then to transmute or to move around, and then get the wheels in motion to pick up pace again. So there's an awareness of that. We've got here the universe, which is confirming what we were just saying about the reducing from a 4 down to a 2. The universe has your back. You will have confidence with that. There's something that you're within your awareness, you're being guided and aligned with something that is just past this point of this 2 of Swords, which is why the universe is saying you need to use your heart to make that decision. There's synchronicities will be happening. There's going to be, for some of you, not all, but for some of you, there's going to be some real profound or surreal moments that happen that let you know that the spirit realm are heavily at play in this readjustment, rearrangement, or this shift, whatever it may be for you. They are around you. Some of you may be starting to see things. You may see things out of the corner of your eye. You may you may even feel like a tap or a brush on the shoulder, or something like that, something that will stop you in your tracks. You'll question, did I see that, did I feel that, or something, and then you'll go about your day, because then the logic mind dismisses it. But throughout the rest of that time, or an hour, or whatever it may be, whatever that little experience was, will keep coming back to mind. That's letting you know from the universe that, yeah, if it was just the imagination, you would be able to forget about it. But because it keeps coming back, it's a confirmation to you. Yes, you did feel what you felt. Don't forget, the spirit realm, if they're interacting with you, they're not wanting to scare you or frighten you in any way, but at the same time they also want to do something that can't be logically explained away. So it's that kind of thing. So the universe will be strongly guiding you, protecting you, and carrying you forward safely if you come from whatever to a reduction, whatever it may be. we've got here the Queen of Wands, and then we've got prosperity begins, just as we were saying, the confidence in moving forward and knowing that you're being guided, divinely guided. You may not know what's coming next, but what you do know is there's nothing else for you here. It's not that it's burning bridges of any kind, it's just literally a transformation and a moving forward. Prosperity begins, so your Two of Pentacles gets planted, it becomes this Ace of Pentacles, which then blossoms into the Ten of Pentacles. We've got here balance, the Two of Swords is clarified by balance. So the Two of Swords, again, there's nothing, no anguish about it. Both choices are just as good as each other. There's nothing untowards about both choices. It's just literally a matter of preference, and that matter of preference can't be decided logically because you don't actually know what's going to be the other side of this door or this stage, this cycle. So at this point, the two choices are the same. It's just, that's why with the heart, you're choosing which one makes you the happiest, or which one is the most practical if you're in the practical mind, or what is it that you're going to be experiencing, or is it in alignment with building on whatever this is. Whatever it needs to be is exactly what you're manifesting right now. It's just, it's coming into play. There we've got the balance. It will lead you to a place of harmony. It is also, for some of you, it is a rebalancing of the energies around you. So some kind of karmic blessing or karmic clearance, whether that's you or it coming back to you. Don't forget, you could be still clearing karmic debt in some way. Whatever it is, it's in alignment and it's being overseen in a positive way. Okay, so that's good, and I like that Two of Swords with that balance as well. So let's see if we're allowed to see what's the other side of the door. I'm not saying use the other cards. Okay, so please press like and subscribe if this is resonating for you. So they're saying to use these ones and we can go in. So with the awareness of the Six of Wands, so outgrowing a situation that at one point was good for you, or you loved it, you enjoyed it, or it was what you needed or what you wanted at the time. Now we've got here the Emperor, so there's an awareness of transforming into an Emperor energy, or outgrowing a business or a home, or changing to whatever it is, stepping into your power. The Emperor energy is signifying new beginnings as well, and also remember, just because you're going along all love and light and doing your spiritual journey doesn't mean to say that you've not got it to kick people's asses as and when. This is moving through what serves you best. So it's recognizing that you're taking charge of yourself. This, you could put this as the energy of your higher self and your awareness of what is best for you. You're the driver, you're in control. You've got the awareness that this ring light here that's on the card, so to say, that ring of awareness is in alignment to the Emperor's crown, that it's talking down. It's that is the power that you're embodying in whatever situation it may be, person, place, thing, whatever it is, you're in alignment with that awareness. With our Four of Pentacles, because as we move forward we've got the balance, so it does place that Four of Pentacles back into a balance. Obviously you've already just gone through the lesson of moving out of your comfort zone, so being comfortable to let go of things and keep moving forward. We've got here the Page of Pentacles, so as you're coming forward, the universe is guiding you with opportunities. You've got here this singular pentacle, which will be the Ace of Pentacles. Even though it's reduced down, it is still mighty, it is still huge, it is still an element of the Emperor, in the sense of the Page of Pentacles is the idea, the awareness coming into the physical, and then ultimately the process of that pentacle turns into the King of Pentacles, King or Queen of Pentacles, whatever way you want to view it. We've got here with the Queen of Wands, and our prosperity begins. We've got the Seven of Swords. Yes, typically the Seven of Swords is something going on behind the scenes, or something hidden, or something devious, but within this we've got the universe is absolutely overseeing this process, and we're asking what we're being led into here, or we're embodying on a more of a higher perspective, soul level of where the divine is guiding us. So that Queen of Wands, whether that's yourself or someone you're connecting to, what it's being shown is that not everything will be apparent to you for the roles people play, or the outcome of how it's going to be, which is why a lot of the videos before were saying, especially at the beginning of last year or the beginning of this year, that they were strong messages about casting judgment on people, or judging people face value, or, and I know we all say, yeah, we know not to do that, but people still do. But it's moving into, without fairness, into situations that an old perspective, old way of thinking would have cast a lot of judgment on the situation. It's by putting those guards down, those swords down, and moving forward, knowing that you have God, faith, universe, what spirit guides, whatever you want to call that divine, that guides you forward and that helps you to draw your trust. It's letting you know that not always will you have everything spelt out for you, because that is part of the process, that is the excitement of the journey unfolding. What you'll see here is these swords are kept to one side, and we've got the Two of Swords there. So always lots of choices, lots of options. You can put them down, put them up, hide them, bin them, do whatever you want. You can use all of these resources, but ultimately these two are the two here. The universe may well have them hidden for you, so that there's nothing that's confusing you at that point. There are elements of competition that's going there if we're taking those two swords away. This could even, for some of you, collective, represent your spirit guides moving away competition, or any kind of distractions, or anything that is deceptive to try and get in the way and hinder the process of that choice. We've got here the Devil. Don't bother screaming, it's there for a reason. The reason that it's there is because, not that there's anything untoward or trickery, even though we've got the Seven of Swords, bear with me. What it's saying is that the Devil archetype represents hard work. It represents knowing. It represents learning the lessons. It represents discipline to resist temptation that leads you down the wrong pathway. It doesn't mean to say that you're holier than thou and you don't do anything wrong. It's just saying that you know your limits, that you can go close to the line, but you never have to cross the line. It's showing you that to embody the emperor, you need to be able to look the devil archetype in the face and be able to see it for what it is and to place it where it needs to be. What is that devil energy when you're confronting it? It can change to be person, place or thing or vice or whatever it needs to be. We've got here the two people on the card, which are the same people depicted on the Lovers card, and what that's showing as well is a releasing or a commitment to. It can be, depending on your situation, whatever. Know that as we're moving through this, we're talking high vibrational. We're not looking to be going back to square one with codependency, addictions and things like that. You can do whatever you want in moderation. It's just, can you put it down and do something different, turn a different way, or go without something? If you do pick it up and do whatever, is what it's saying. It's like, can you pick something up and put it back down? Or yeah, are you reliant on it? And it's not just even like addiction side of it. It's, again, it's work, it's balance, it's to run a business, build a business, to stand in your power and do whatever. Are you a tyrant with that? Is it only your way or the highway? Or where is the balance between all of those archetypes? That's literally what that is meaning. But yeah, for those that are into the occult, and it's not even going down like the dark side, because you don't need to practice all spells and go and know the whole ins and outs of that. I absolutely don't know all of that side, but what I do know are these energies, and you can work with them, but you're better off not calling on them, trying to work on them, because it's going to blow up and backfire and whatever. But there are times, depending on who you are, what you're doing, and why ever you would be encountering an engagement with an entity and energy like that. But just to get this bit out there, there are times that there's elements of that. So you do need to be able to face your demons, because then you can sense them, feel them, know them, and when they are in your energy, it then gives you that emperor power to override, if that makes sense. That's a completely generalized statement there, so do with it what you will, but that's down to like what you know, how in depth you know about all of that stuff, what your ranking is, what experience, why the hell would you be coming into contact, and all stuff like that. But just to let you know, this isn't to be seen as a bad devil energy card. Far from it, to be fair. Okay, so let's see what else. I think, yeah, with that, let's see what we've got then for our angel cards. We've got 10 of Michael, A situation has ended. You are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. I love it. See? Outgrown. 6 of Raphael. Embrace your inner child. New friends or rekindled relationships. Children or childhood. Yay. The moon. The opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. The Empress. Number 3. Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources. And that's the thing. It's being able to have everything without it becoming materialistic greed or consuming you. It's that transmutation of energy. So, yay, there you go. That is your little reading for today. I will see you again soon. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Bye.